It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Eagles, and it comes your way next.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield. First and goal, Kelly. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. The numbers for Kelly a week ago. 13 carries, 72 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Joshua Kelly, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be out of bounds. you were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. His fifth rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the delay, it's Kelly. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Hurts. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
That's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go play action now. Lawrence. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Throwing now. Lawrence on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Hurts throw here into the hands of Harry. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Hurts. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. On play action, Lawrence. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried. Because a lot of times, that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. Second down at 5. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He's got his tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete to Harry. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's caught by Kelly. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. They'll look to throw again. Complete to Kelly. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well. Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So we've come to halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the 1st half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They'll try again. And the D not yielding much there.
We're going to let you pick another play.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
And his kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Throwing is Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Joseph. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Eagles to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. A give. This is Kelly. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll go again with Kelly. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, it's Kelly, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hurts sets up to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
It's a throw again as Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he's got this to Jefferson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
What up, dog?
What up, man? You need that win, huh?
We'll win.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Heck yeah. Look
And
at
this one incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a
Yeah,
quarterback of this
dude, I'm
caliber
trying to
miss
get this
on
stuff,
one like
but
that very often. I mean, there it is.
it look like it's going to let me.
And he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all
The,
the time. He definitely wants that
Oh,
one
you
back.
know how you get the points and stuff for achieving goals. I suppose got 5 rushing touchdowns.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Or he'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
So what?
Yeah, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field.
I can't get to,
a lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Should have made that trade.
He'll try
And I tried to, you know. God.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Yeah, come on, child.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's hit the
I got
50.
shit out now. I just got to play the one before they come back.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a
I
play
got
in
to
order
not
to
ask
keep them in the
us
game.
yet. I'm
That's
just getting
exactly
my
what
ass
they did.
kicked. I'm
And
just
now
going to
that
take
door
it.
ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th.
Yeah, that's what I do.
They'll throw on
I'll
first
get
down
my
with
hands.
Hurts.
Call it a day.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
Oh, yeah, they about
Bounds
to be
all
on
the way
it, too.
down at the 3.
They about to go on the clock,
A
guys.
big
I ain't
connection
going to
on
get
that
that.
one. 32 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I could have points. I could have scored a lot, but I was trying to run it in all the
Protection
time.
was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And that's incomplete. The intended target was
run play
Calvin
inside
Ridley.
the
But now
3-yard
it's 3rd
line.
and
They
goal.
automatically go goal line, then you can switch it to a pass.
Oh, inside the 3.
Hurts.
Yeah. Then if it do it the other way
He's
around,
got it for a
make sure
Panther touchdown.
switch
Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Hurts will throw.
What you gonna do?
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, they do. For real.
A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
Who you play this with?
Was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2.
Ray just, dang, they about to get this out all the time. That's why I'm still here, real quick.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They come
Only up
out.
10, 23, 13.
They felt like they needed the football back.
I got
Unfortunately, they
4
couldn't.
turnovers. Coach White, though, man, this game go off out. Once I start throwing them interceptions early in the year, like,
of the time, the team expecting it,
it's
they do
over.
actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of
yeah.
an anecdotal
I got
type
more
of a number.
interceptions
Kind of like
than
when
touchdowns.
coaches tell us, well, when you score on special
I ain't
teams,
gonna lie,
93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And finally, out of bounds just a few yards
Yeah,
short of the 3.
I see that AJ said something about each other.
The timing was
tight
absolutely
game,
true
though.
as he
Oh,
caught
you
it
watched
working across the field.
20 to
Plenty of
7.
space for him to
2017.
roll. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
You know, his defense. You know, AJ defense is
And
bad.
he is in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Touchdown run. And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
But I know he's
Trying to bust out that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together in a good week of practice.
I'm trying to contemplate, man. Should I get rid of Jefferson? I don't know.
Set now to kick this one away.
Like,
and
I
off it
actually can
goes.
sign all my players, all the main ones.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Carolina offense
That's
about ready
inviting.
to go.
I do want
You
Nas.
see a lot of frustrated
But I'm trying to
faces
contemplate,
as
should
they
I
are
give him
inching
up?
closer to a fourth
Because
straight
if I
loss.
do, like, I would have to strictly go to Ron. I still got Slayton, but, you know, he got
That first down hurts. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The defense rises to the challenge and
Who your wide receivers?
Well, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking
Yeah,
the
but
same
me
thing
as the
I was.
offensive
Either get
coordinator
rid of
is the
ball
problem.
safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Now a throw here to his running back. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
That's not good.
Panthers on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Edwards scared to let it fly. It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's
Yeah, I seen he had that arm bar.
a 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, man, we ain't got a wide receiver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence, and he whips that one incomplete there. You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite.
I'm up 31-13 now.
In your mind, you're thinking,
2 minutes game.
I go harder.
They come back
In a
now.
sense, you have to
I ain't
back
gonna
off a
play
little
that
bit.
again
You
in
have
my
to do a
life.
little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead to more issues.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
What, baby?
Took away my first down.
You getting the double chin, yeah.
Ain't that, look, ain't that a trip? I know. I'm feeling the same thing myself.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And as he throws in the
Man,
pass,
look
it's a
at
little
this.
football.
Like this nigga, so I really don't like this nigga because he can't get touched without fumbling the ball. Every time Trevor Lawrence, every time he gets sacked, he fumbles. Like every time, all you gotta do is touch him.
I know that much.
Yeah,
This
maybe
nigga
we
fumbles the
won't
ball.
play sheets here as we just saw
I need this
before
nigga
happen on
a
the field.
touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's
I'm
Hurts.
about to pay him too.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked
It might be, it's 118 or 170.
For hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Back to throw again.
I like that.
To the end zone,
Give
but
me
it's
an
incomplete.
interception.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
Got 3 interceptions, 3 or 4 and 2 fumbles. Just fast goals.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
5 turnovers.
And that'll make this
Bum.
now
I should have traded his bum ass.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence.
Onside kick.
I ain't saying that none of my players are late. I got to decide who I'm going to keep.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside
I'm going to
kick.
sign him, but I'm still
As
going
we
to do it
knew,
late.
even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the
Need a
door.
corner, though.
I think we're down to none. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy
I
of
don't
the
see
20.
nothing in that draft I really like.
By 2 scores in the 4th
Yeah,
quarter,
there's no big corners in there. I like big corners.
because usually what comes along
All
with
the
man
top
coverage is
ones.
pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a handoff working right.
Come
This is
on.
going to result in losing yards.
Damn,
They're
computer.
back to the 8-yard line.
Nowhere near him.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Yeah. Shooting 25%.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the
Terrible.
3. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his tight end Fant, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and they haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And it's intercepted. He's trying to give it to Ridley. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, or that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
They go play action now.